Okay. And I have my little one with me today, so I'm chasing him around. Come here, come over here. I've got all my equipment up, so he's like, ooh, fun toys to play with. So far we've been talking about how we are trying to create this consistent workout routine and how difficult that can be. And that in order to create that routine, we are, we've been thinking about how to submit to the chaos around us, being okay with imperfection and interruption. And today we're going to talk about how we are allowed to take up space and ask for our needs to be met. Okay. And this might look like setting boundaries with our kids. It might look like asking your partner for support while you take time for yourself and do self-care. It might look like creating a routine with your kids to where there's that expectation that's being set. And all of those things can be really, really hard. So today, as we complete our movement, I want you to really consider what this looks like for you. This might look like a combination of those things. It might look like one of those things. Maybe it looks like thinking about your relationship with screen time and your kids. There's so many factors that go into it. And it can be extremely frustrating and overwhelming. And so as we complete our movement today, I want you to kind of consider what this looks like for you, what the most challenging aspect is about it for you. And, just try to, without judgment, without getting too deeply into that frustration, just kind of look into what the possibilities are for you in order to get that space to yourself, to get your needs met. And it can be really hard because we don't get a lot of support as women, as mothers, as caregivers, by our partners at times, by the society around us that, doesn't really give us those support systems that we need. And that's why we're thinking about it here. We're thinking about it in a supportive space where we're here to discuss it and talk about it and think about those things. And this isn't something you have to solve right here this very second, but we're just taking time to dive into our thoughts and feelings around it. And remember that we all deserve to have our needs met. We deserve to get the time and the space that we need to function, simply because you are a human being and we all deserve that. And so maybe during this time, it is that you are repeating to yourself, I deserve to take up space. I deserve this time to myself, because sometimes that can be a really hard thing for us to remember. All right. So again, 5 minutes today. I had my timer and now I have no clue where it is. So I'm going to grab my backup timer here. Oh, I found it. Here it is, under the chair, of course. Woo, we're going to do another posture check really quickly, and then we're just going to do another breathing exercise, okay? And this is called 360 breathing. And we've got a future filmmaker here trying to move the camera on me. Here you go. Again, submit to the chaos. Imperfection is okay. And we do what we need to, right? All right, we're going to start the timer, do our quick posture check. Look down at your feet. We're starting from the bottom up. Look down at your feet, make sure they're pointing forward, knees pointing forward. Move up to our pelvis and think about that perineum, that space between where we pee and we poo, being on that balance beam, and just slightly, maybe like an inch, just dragging it back along that balance beam, shining that perineum behind our heels. Move up to our ribs, keeping our ribs down and stretching our sternum away from our ribs. Thinking about our collarbones going out to the side and lengthening the back of our neck up to the ceiling, tucking our chin in and allowing our body to hang with ease on this very strong, very stable structure that we have that's there to support us through everything that we do. Take a deep breath. And now I want you to put your hands on your ribs here. And I want you to take a deep breath into your hands. So we're breathing into the side of our ribs, feeling our ribs expand out to the side, and then come back down as we exhale, imagining space in between each rib as we take deep breath in. And then exhale out. Play with that a little bit. See if you're able to relax your belly a little as you breathe into the sides of your ribs. Taking time to feel our breath while we're in this posture. Keep going. If you get interrupted, it's okay. Take a moment to reset. Good. Now, as your hands are on the sides of your ribs, you should have your thumb on the back of your ribs. On this next inhale, I want you to breathe into your thumb, into your back. Deep breath into the back of your ribs. Feel all the musculature on the back of your ribs stretching out to the side. Inhale into the back of your ribs, into the side of your ribs, expanding everything. And then exhaling, having it all lace together. Inhale into your ribs. And then as you exhale, now I want you to think about those ribs lacing together in the front, coming down. Good. Keep going. Doing a great job. There might be a lot going on around you. It's okay. You deserve this time to yourself, even if it gets interrupted for right now. Do you feel like you can tell yourself that? Do you feel like you can ask for help? Keep going. Okay, now I want you to take another deep breath in. You can relax your arms down. We're going to take another deep breath in, and I want you to imagine you have wings on your back and you are breathing into your wings. Okay, so visualization here. We're imagining, and whatever you want your wings to look like, okay? So if you want them to be big, beautiful, eagle wings, this is time to use your imagination. If you have big, strong dragon wings, just go with me here, whatever you want. And as you breathe into your wings, I want you to imagine those wings spreading out to the side. Big, giant wings spreading out to the side, taking up all the space around you. Maybe even knocking things over, being inconvenient, but you are spreading those wings out, stretching them out to the side as you breathe into them, taking up that space physically around you, knocking everything over. And then exhale with force. You are strong. Take that inhale, breathe into those wings, stretch them out to the side, bump into the walls. And then exhale that air out, nice and strong. Make noise. Good. One last one, and then we're all done. Inhale into your wings. And exhale, a big exhale. Good. We went over our time, but that's okay. I hope that felt good to you. I hope it felt good to take up space. And even if it feels inconvenient, even if it feels like you're butting up with your kids, your partner, you deserve that space. You deserve to take it. That's one of our main things that I like to really have you guys delve into. We're going to be talking about it a lot more, but for today, have a wonderful day. And I hope that leaves you feeling strong and empowered today as you move on through your day. All right. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.